Beware of sweet talk. Precisely because it's sweet. Life is for living. I'm Kushani, a Japanese thinker, tasting the depths of the now. Do you love delicious food? Of course you do. Everybody does. But there's a secret behind that deliciousness. Number 1, it's sweet. Number 2, it's packed with fat. In short, junk food. Now, what happens if you stuff your face with junk food every single day? Yes, obviously, you gain weight. Over the past half-century, people all over the world have eaten way too much of this deliciousness and started blowing up. And the Japanese are no exception. Look at the data over the last 50 years. The percentage overweight Japanese men with a BMI of 25 or higher has doubled, jumping from 15% to 30%. But when you compare Japan to America, wow! In that same half-century, the percentage of overweight Americans skyrocketed from 40% to 70%. Maybe the Japanese only look slim because Americans have become so oversized. Yet, in the West, Japanese culture is talked about like a myth. They praise how wonderful our food culture is: low calorie, high protein, tons of vegetables, and healthy fermented foods. I even saw a video by an American influencer saying, if you want to lose weight, you should move to Japan. I mean, you don't need to move to Japan. Just stop eating junk food and eat vegetables. Boom. Done. In fact, there are plenty of reports of Americans moving to other Asian countries, like South Korea, Taiwan, or Thailand, and shedding pounds. Asian countries have such a rich variety of local food that people just end up eating less junk food, and as a result, the weight comes off. So, to put it simply, the only reason the Japanese have lower obesity rates is that we just eat high-calorie junk food less often. That's it. It's not because we pray at Shinto shrines and receive some mystical magical power. But here's the thing. Westerners aren't the only ones who love junk food. We Asians, Japanese included, we love it too. And that's why we Asians have been gaining weight rapidly over the past 50 years. To make matters worse, compared to Westerners, Asians have weaker pancreases. Even a little extra weight can easily trigger diabetes. I mentioned earlier that Japan is not as fat as America. But when it comes to the rate of diabetes, we are barely any different from the US. Other Asian countries also suffer from incredibly high rates of diabetes. Westerners gain weight easily but are resistant to diabetes. Asians don't gain weight easily but get diabetes easily. Which body type would you prefer? Still, there might be some overweight Westerners who just can't quite junk food on their own and think, I absolutely must move to Japan to lose weight. Let me give you some serious advice. Move to India instead. India has a massive vegetarian population, and the streets are overflowing with veggie dishes. If you keep eating spicy Indian food while sweating in the intense heat, you will definitely lose weight. Or, to be more realistic, if you keep eating unhygienic street food, you will definitely wreck your stomach and lose weight. To cure the diarrhea, you'll be forced to fast. Your stomach settles, you eat again, diarrhea, fast again, stomach settles, you eat. Repeat this cycle all year, and you will lose weight. Guaranteed. I'm serious. Back in the 90s, I wandered through India. When I left, I looked like a mummy. Gassho. As the Buddha said, do not go to extremes. Walk the middle way.